How good would it be if the electricity that we use in our daily life has been generated from cities' garbage dumps? In Thailand, talking about garbage dumps, people probably think of garbage dumps on outskirts of city. In the past, garbage was dumped in the surrounding areas, and then it had been moved to landfills in upcountry until there is almost no space for garbage dumps. As 50 districts of Bangkok collect a total waste of more than 10,500 tons daily, it is an overload burden for landfills. BMA therefore built its first waste-to-energy plant in Nong Kham district to properly and efficiently manage wastes. Our city continues to be built and expanded. Land scarcity makes it increasingly difficult to dispose waste through landfills. In the past 4 years, the first Nong Kham WTE plant employs efficient and environment-friendly technology for waste disposal. Its capacity accounts for 5% of the total waste in Bangkok, or only 4 districts out of 50 districts of Bangkok. Thus, 2 more WTE plants are planned. That is, On Nut Waste-to-Energy Plant and the second Nong Kham Waste-to-Energy Plant. It is projected that both plants will dispose approximately 25% of waste in Bangkok or 20 districts. The waste incineration is considered a new technology, despite having a development history of more than 150 years. This technology is invented in Europe. The waste is fed into an incinerator with superheat for combustion, then use the heat for electricity generation. The inert substances from combustion do not have any reaction. Meantime, the treated flue gas and wastewater can be safely released to the outside. Since the waste incineration technology has been developed for more than a century, it closest to perfect among the methods for solid waste disposal. The Storka type is considered a unique technology for solid waste disposal that has the longest history of development. It is the most stable and reliable technology. The flue gas and wastewater treatment can also be safely managed pursuant to environmental regulations. Garbage trucks with a closed system deliver waste to the incinerator plant. After weighing the garbage truck, the waste will be filled into a waste pit with a capacity for 7 to 10 days. This waste pit is carefully constructed in a closed system that prevents leakage and corrosion to prevent the leachate stored inside from leaking out into the soil and public water sources. When the solid waste is filled into the pit, it has high moisture content of more than 60%. After waste being turned over with a garb crane, the humidity has been reduced to less than 55%. After another 3 to 5 days, the waste will be composted. The humidity has been constantly decreased while biogas has been generated. The humidity will drop to about 35% and then fed into the incinerator. With deliberate design of waste pit, the leachate can flow directly into the wastewater treatment system. Both waste feeding hall and waste pit are designed with closed systems. All foul-smelling gases will be pumped into an incinerator to break down the waste and facilitates combustion all the time. As a result, the waste has low negative pressure and the putrid smell is impossible to spread outside. The waste in furnace is dried, burned, and extinguished in a total of 3 steps, taking approximately 1 to 2 hours. When the waste is fed into the incinerator with 35% humidity, the temperature of incinerator reaches 850 to 1100 Celsius. Thus, it is guaranteed that the waste can be burned thoroughly and completely breaks down flue gas. Generally, when plastic materials burned at a temperature lower than 725 Celsius, it will cause various types of flue gas, including dioxin. If the combustion temperature is increased above 725 Celsius, these hazardous substances will be decomposed. Therefore, maintaining the combustion temperature higher than 850 Celsius and temperature of flue gas for more than 2 seconds can efficiently decompose dioxin. After the combustion, approximately 10 to 20% of the bottom ash remains. These bottom ashes are inert. It is free from pollution that is harmful to the environment. Therefore, it can be transferred to landfill or used for other purposes. The bottom ash has been utilized for various purposes, such as making bricks or roads. In Singapore, bottom ash is used as a material for reclamation. Through combustion, the weight of waste is reduced by more than 80%, and the volume is lessened by more than 90%, which can greatly reduce landfill space. Apart from that, the landfill causes several environmental problems. The heat contained in the waste during combustion absorbs flue gas. The steam circulating system of boiler then absorbs heat and becomes steam with high temperature and high pressure. This hot steam drives the generator to produce electricity. The flue gas is released from the furnace and then flows through a series of high-performance exhaust gas treatment equipment. It can treat hazardous substances contained in exhaust gas, such as acids, heavy metals, and dioxins. Dust control is the most crucial part of the flue gas treatment system. The dust filter bag is made with special materials and structural design. It efficiently absorbs heavy metals and dust particles. While the flue gas flows through the dust filter bag at a speed of approximately 2 to 3 meters per second, the dust filter bag absorbs the heavy metals of the active carbon, containing dioxin and dust up to 99.99%. It releases less than 10 milligrams of dust per cubic meter of air, so it can almost be called zero dust emissions. The dust at the bottom of dust filter bag will be collected for examination. If it is found containing heavy metals or dioxins exceeding environmental standards, these dust particles are collected and prevented from spreading and will be disposed of in compliance with environmental standards. It can be proved that flue gas treatment process removes acidic substances, heavy metals, dioxins, and other hazardous substances, ensuring that emissions comply to environmental protection requirements. The air quality inspection of waste combustion found the waste incineration plant does not cause any adverse effects on the environment. The air quality monitors are installed at 5 locations, 1 located at the plant, 1 at 2.5 kilometers, and 1 at 5 kilometers upwind from the plant, and 1 at 2.5 kilometers, and 1 at 5 kilometers downwind from the plant. The inspection results showed that air above the plant does not contain increased dust, dioxins, and other hazardous substances. This affirms that the waste incineration plant is safe and reliable. The waste incineration technology is one of the most developed waste disposal methods. It efficiently removes bad odors, wastewater, and controls the spread of toxic substances from waste, the leftover from combustion, whether solid, liquid, or gas, are all in compliance with applicable environmental standards or better. The pollution emission is close to zero and not harmful at all. At the same time, the utilization of heat obtained from the combustion accounts for more than 80%. Thus, it can be said that waste has been truly changed into energy. It reduces greenhouse gas emissions 6 times higher than landfill method. More importantly, it can reduce the amount of waste, save enormous land resources, reduce length of waste management process, and develop sustainable environment. New Sky Energy Thailand Company Limited, CNG Environmental Protection Company Limited, New Sky Energy Bangkok Company Limited are a cooperation of SDIC Power Holding Limited Company, one of the most efficient and cost-effective integrated energy companies in China. It adheres to the green and sustainable development concept in expanding its overseas business, comprising of 5 wind power projects in Europe, thermal energy projects and hydropower projects in Indonesia. In addition, it has partnered with Grand Blue Environmental Company Limited, one of the top 10 environmental organizations in China, with providing solid waste treatment services covering 35 cities in 16 provinces and autonomous regions. Both leading corporates jointly built a waste-to-energy project at the Nong Kham Waste Disposal Center, Bangkok. It has been in successful operation since 2016. Apart from that, it has 2 new projects under construction, with capacity of more than 3,700 tons daily, generating more than 70 megawatts of electricity. It has been awarded international standard certifications, ISO 9001, ISO 14001, and ISO 45001. We also focus on public relations (CSR) with activities in 5 aspects: corporate communication activities, knowledge for society, good organization promotion, enhance the quality of life of communities surrounding the project, environmental development. We carry out corporate communication activities through community visit to raise awareness and provide knowledge of solid waste management with an incinerator system for electricity generation to various agencies, including government sector, private sector, academies, and residents in the area surrounding the project. Provide knowledge to society by inviting youths, agencies, and communities to pay a visit at the project site in order to understand the whole process of waste. We build good relationships with communities through assistance and support in various fields, including donations of consumer items to promote a good organization. Additionally, we also support basic aid training, medical equipment, handicrafts in the community to enhance the quality of life of communities surrounding the project. The key is the environment development that we consistently implement to comply with international standards, ISO 26000 and CSRDIW. All 7 missions consist of corporate governance, human rights, labor, environment, fair operation, consumers, and participation in community development. In order to achieve our 17 Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, and to meet the 7 goals leading to organizational sustainability. It is our commitment to develop public relations activities. The company has received the CSR DIW Award from the Department of Industrial Works for 4 consecutive years from 2020 until 2023. Obtain the highest level of green industry certification at the 4th level, the highest level for green culture, and the Outstanding Model Award for Safety, Occupational Health, and Working Environment for 4 consecutive years. The success reflects that we will strive to improve ourselves to be an organization with sustainable development goals. Join us to build a clean and beautiful world and be a part of sustainable community development.